Hello and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here. Thanks for joining me on the channel. If you're new here, consider tickling that like button, maybe subscribing to the channel. If you like these kind of videos, what do I talk about here? We talk about crypto, obviously. We talk about new up-and-coming tokens, which are going to make us some gains, hopefully, not financial advice. We talk about DeFi games. We talk about yield farming. We talk about all the sorts of degen, fun things in the crypto space. And today we are talking about KAKI. What is KAKI and what are they trying to do? KAKI is a options trading protocol, but they're attempting to gamify it. Imagine what life was like before pancakeswap, before when trading tokens was just exchanging one token for the other one in a colorless, musicless vacuum. And then pancakeswap came around with that little whoosh noise and the brightness, the cartoonized style of swapping tokens. And suddenly, it was all fun. Then we got DeFi yield farming. We got all this explosion of fun and creativity out of just basically essentially what pancakeswap created. And what KAKI is trying to do is to do this to options. Options is generally quite a complex, especially when you get into binary options and European options, and it does get complex, it gets confusing, it gets extremely tricky, and you have to have a certain skill base to be able to succeed and profit from this. So what KAKI is trying to do is cartoonize this, gamify it, and make it easier for everybody to get into it. So then they're doing this in a couple ways. One of the ways they're doing this is with a no-loss game. That means you do not lose your money. Magical, I know. You can trade without losing money. You only win. I'm going to explain more about that very soon. Don't worry how they do that. It's very smart. And they are also going to be doing binary options, cartoonized, and European options, cartoonized. At the moment on the testnet, you can try out the no-loss options. Soon you will also be able to try out the binary options. We're going to have a look at them. I'm going to play the no-loss options. I'm going to explain it. And we're going to talk about the future for KAKI and why I think this is going to be massive. I think it's going to be very big. And I'm happy to get in early. And if you would like to come and try it out on the testnet, I can explain to you exactly how to do it. It took me 15 minutes. And now I'm all set up on Arbitrum testnet. I have test ETH, I have test DAI, I have everything that I need to do it. Not that hard. If it's something you would like to try out in preparation of getting ready for a DApp that might just be groundbreaking, okay, then get in touch with me in the comments or on my Telegram. Join my Telegram, links in the description. Link for everything in this video is in the description. And then you can also come and try this out. I really want to try the binary options, by the way. It looks amazing. Really fun. KAKI is not a small project, by the way. If we have a look here, this is the rollout of Arbitrum when it is going to launch finally and be used. We do have, you see here, MetaMask, Aave, Curve, DAI. We have, what other ones have we talked about before? We have SushiSwap. There are a bunch of different protocols all launching on Arbitrum. And right in the middle here, we have the KAKI. Very nice placement there. I don't know if that's just luck or whatever, but they're in a good company around these guys. So this is why I'm super bullish on KAKI, and that's why I wanted to get this out for you guys to read about this, to learn about this, and to maybe try it out. KAKI could be game changing. My crystal ball is broken. I cannot tell the future, but very excited for the launch of KAKI. Before we start, let's just familiarize ourselves with the background of no-loss options. As we all know, there are 3 products on KAKI. I just told you, no-loss options, binary options, European options. The mission of no-loss options is to provide users with a simple and interesting trading experience, so it's designed like a game. So no-loss options is the star product of KAKI to attract the TVL and to attract players, to get value locked in their protocol, and to get DeFi players into KAKI. Cards on the table, I have never done options. I tried to look at it once. I went to Hedgic, and yeah, let's have a look at Hedgic. So this is Hedgic on the Ethereum chain. This is an options trading site. And so, you look at something like this and it's, it's dark, it's colorless, doesn't seem very inspiring for me, and for someone who's a newbie into something such as options, then I doubt they'd be inspired to research and learn about this. And then we can take a look at KAKI. We're going to go have a look at the binary options first, because I think visually it's the most stunning. and it's the one that I'm most looking forward to playing. The testnet for the binary options is coming out very soon. At the moment, we're going to be playing the non-lost, like I said. We're going to play that a little bit today, don't worry. But yeah, this is the binary options. Look at that. So that is, we're looking at exactly the same thing here as what we were looking on there on Hedging. But, so this is a workable UI. It is not the background. So for example, here we would have position, track, the number of calls or puts we can have. That's a call here green, that's a put here red, I believe. And once that's put, it's ordered, you will see it come out through the conveyor belt into the block launch, into the packing room, and then the order will be sent. Okay, it's really cool. You will see lots of their mascot character running around, grabbing these orders and putting them on conveyor belts and stuff once you run your position. So you hit your position here, and then you would choose your call or your put. Of course, this is not ready yet for trying. So this one looking really great, really cool. Can't wait to try it. And imagine once there are more pairs than just Bitcoin and DAI. So you're gonna have ETH DAI, BNB DAI, whatever, Lincoln DAI, and each one will have a new track, okay, that's opened up and a new station for preparing that order. So this whole space station factory theme is going to just keep expanding and getting bigger and cooler. It's going to be really great. The game we're going to play today is the No Loss. Let's pop over there. So this is the No Loss options game. We're going to spend a big part of the video. This is the one you can come and try if you would like to. The plan for the No Loss is to try and get as much attention as possible from newbies because you cannot lose your funds. So why? How? Why? What? How can this be no loss? How does this work? Right. It's pretty genius. Before users start to trade No Loss options, they would deposit their funds onto Ethereum layer 1. Okay, they don't deposit funds into Arbitrum. Those funds would be used to deposit into lending platforms such as Aave or Compound. With those funds in these protocols, layer 1 protocols, they earn interest. It's the interest that would be gathered and be the no loss game prize pool. Users would start trading on the no loss options on Arbitrum, and if they win, which is when they correctly correct the price of a token, for example Bitcoin, they would gain interest in the prize pool based on the portion of their deposits. If they lost, they would not gain any interest, but remember, their principal that they put into layer 1 Khaki, and Khaki therefore put it into Aave or Compound, they suffer no loss at all. Funds are safe. You can withdraw them at any point. So this is the essence of no loss options, which is to use the interest as trading funds. The no loss trait would be a powerful weapon to attract newbies and inexperienced options traders to this game. So this is the one where they store the deposits on lending protocols on layer 1 and use the interest to pay the prize. So I made a team on this. I'm a team captain on this game. In this game, you can either be a player or a captain. As a captain, you manage your team and you make decisions based on if you believe that Bitcoin will go up or down in value. So for example, I have 10 here and I would bring up a little chart of Bitcoin. Oh no. Well, I'm going to say Bitcoin's going up to the moon. It is, yeah. So I put 10 of my tokens, my KC tokens. I make a call. It's on Arbitrum, so the fees are tiny compared to what you would be paying for Ethereum for this. This is why they launched on Arbitrum. The power of the Ethereum chain with a much smaller cost on transactions. So you can actually profit easily from this game. If you guess right. Okay, so my order's gone through. As you can see here, I was playing this a little bit. I've had some winnings here. I won there, lost, won, lost. I'm about 50% win-lose. And you notice that when I do lose, the earnings are zero. I haven't lost anything. When I do win, I win, for example, there. I bet 10 and I won 10 KC token. For this one, the order has gone through. There's a timer up here at the top. This is ticking down. There's a 15-minute window, 10 minutes to place your bet, and 5 minutes for it to process. This is in the testnet. When it goes live on Arbitrum, it will be a 7-day window, 1 day to place your bet, and 7 days to process. Every Monday will be the days when everyone can place their bets. Quite tricky, a lot of responsibility for your team. And if you think, oh, that's too much responsibility, or I don't have the time to do this, but I want to see if I can actually earn from this. You can also be a player. Here would be the teams, so you could look through and think, I just want to be a player. I want to find the best captain with the best win ratio, and then I'm going to trust him with getting me some funds from the interest that you put into Avi. So for example, this guy's got a win rate of 87%. Look at that. So you're probably thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna go for him, gonna join his team. Of course, you will be able to profit more from being a captain if you make the right decisions. This is Kaki's website. Options trading has never been this easy. Kaki is an options protocol applied on Arbitrum that combines options trading, market making, liquidity mining, and secondary markets. Kaki is dedicated to providing users with simple and fun options products. Easy and fun, that's their whole idea. So we have the binary options that I showed you with the huge space factory. We have the no loss options where we profit, we have team mode, and there's ranking, so you can get socially accepted to be known as the greatest options trader. The ranking system also makes it clear that you are good at this so that you can get more team members. The more team members you do have, the more you can be able to profit from being a captain. And European options, which I have not seen yet. So European options is extremely complex, so I can't wait to see how they cartoonize and simplify that so that actually someone even as dumb as me can understand it. This is the Khaki, the mascot here. He's the Order Khakier. They have different characters for different games. And the partnerships of Khaki are Arbitrum, Looprum, and Golden Sachs. You can find them on Twitter here. They have 5,300 followers already for a program that's not even launched. It's still on the testnet. That is extremely quite impressive for me. In terms of Kaki's advertising, they are advertising both in English and in Chinese, so that's actually quite bullish too. There is a huge market for a Chinese options trader, and especially if they've cartoonized it like this, it's going to be very easy for any language speaker to understand this, because you don't need to really read anything to play it. It's just all about pressing buttons, isn't it? And if you want to find out more about this in detail, then Khaki have released a series of very informative posts on their Medium about all their games, about exactly how to get onto the testnet, about how to use everything, about the future, about their roadmap, about everything really that they're doing every day onto their Medium, and you can read through it all. It's all written in pretty easy to understand and easy to digest small pieces, which is great. The one that I will be using to talk with you will be the no loss trading game captain tutorial, because I think everyone who wants to play the no loss game would like to be a captain because you can earn more money. That's exactly why I want to do it. I like money. I'm sure you do too. That's why you're here. So placing orders, as I said, the testnet cycle is every 15 minutes. The order period is 10 minutes. The waiting period is the last 15 minutes. So just like this is just running down now. So this will be the last part of the waiting period. Then after this, I'll then see if I did win or lose. Let's pop over here, have a look. And we won! Bitcoin went to the moon. I won 26. So that's plus maturity price went up 26, which means I made 10 KC. That would be Khaki chips. We're going to look at that also later, the idea of chips. If you think about this kind of like a casino, you give them money, then they give you chips. At any point, you can cash out your chips and get money back. Okay, it's very, very important part too, because there's a lot of security in Khaki too. Okay, so now this will reset, go back to 15 minutes, and we can try again to place an order. So, I'm going to double up because I just won there. The clock resets. It usually takes about a minute to reset, and then you can put in another order. So while that's doing that, we can have another look at the Bitcoin chart. And okay, let's go. We have reset. I'm going to go 20. Let's go to the moon again. Bitcoin to the moon. We're going up. We're going to call. You have 10 minutes to order. Okay, and that's our order in. So it's pretty simple idea for a game. I really like it. I have a lot of tokens now to claim. 354 Khaki chips. Very nice. And as I said, when it does launch, then the windows will be different. We'll have a 1-day ordering period and 6-day waiting period. As here, trading cycle is every 7 days, the order period is Monday, and the waiting period is the remaining 6 days. Cycles, in the Khaki no-loss game, each game is played for a period of 1 week. Only the captain can play with Khaki chips on Monday of each cycle, so we call Monday the trading day. At the beginning of each cycle, the captain will receive an equal amount of KC. Note, If you, as the captain, do not use up the KC in your hand in time before the end of Monday, you will lose it and the KC will not accumulate to the next cycle. So you need to bet your chips. Waiting period. The remaining 6 days of each cycle, except for Monday's trading day, is the waiting period. During the waiting period, we can deposit assets and generate interest for the next cycle's bonus. Depositing assets into layer 1 of Ethereum to make more interest to get more chips for the next week. Khaki defines every 2 minutes as a round, one settlement during the gaming day, i.e. the captain predicts whether the underlying asset's price will rise or fall 2 minutes later. In each round, the captain can place up to 2 orders with KC. As a captain, you get commission. As a qualified captain, while helping the team members, you get generous rewards. You can also get more commissions. The commissions of Captain Khaki is 5% of the profit that you make. This is seemingly good income, but if you don't make profit for your team, you won't get any commissions no matter how many members you have. And all your team will hate you because you haven't made any profit, and they'll leave and go to someone else and make them your captain. So you have to continue to be quite good at this to be a captain. I don't know if I'm going to be good, but I'm on a roll at the moment, so. It doesn't matter how much the price fluctuates, you're only gambling off it if it goes up or down. When the game is off testnet, this window will be a lot longer. The trading day will be Monday when you can play Khaki, and the other 6 days will be the waiting period where people will be depositing more cash into layer 1 to get more Khaki chips, okay, from the interest that they would get from the deposits into Aave or Compound. I think it's quite a nice way to do it because it does mean that people don't get wrecked really quickly or get, you know, if you have to play this, if you were playing this every single day of the week, then I think probably you would run out of funds quite quickly. But giving yourself 6 days, for 6 days every week to build up your interest, then does give it a lot more, get you more chips. So then the actual potential that you can win more is higher. So I quite like how it's done like this. I haven't read the rules yet on the binary options, so I don't know if that is also a 6-day waiting period, but we'll see when it comes out. Hey, look at that, I won again. 20 up, okay. So we're waiting for that cooldown period to end, where I cannot make any trades in this period, and then we will start again. While we're waiting for that, let's just check through this little presentation by Khaki. Khaki no-loss options protocol, Arbitrum and Gamify. Khaki is a no-loss options protocol deployed on Arbitrum. It's a DEX friendly to retail traders with DeFi as the core and game as the code. Khaki strengthens no-loss concept through 3 mechanisms: no loss to traders, no loss to market makers, no loss to layer 1 assets. So why did they make a no-loss trading game? They want a low threshold to attract private users, like me and you. It has high security to guard funds and people's safety. Like I was saying, all the funds are actually on layer 1, they're not even inside Khaki. Inside Khaki is just basically the casino chips of the game. If it gets hacked, people just lose their casino chips. Their actual funds are safe. DeFi innovation, easy to be accepted. High playability, easy to go viral. Because of the captain idea and the team idea, you can start sharing that you are doing very well or your captain's doing very well in this game. People will notice it. It's very colorful. People will want to try it. So the no-loss trading game, secondary interest distribution, game changer of DeFi earnings. LPs deposit funds into Khaki, which will be deposited into other DeFi protocols such as Aave to earn interest. These interests will be distributed secondary as the bonus for the game. Team mode, turn boring transactions, like what we're looking at on Hedgehog, into social trading. If you are not good at trading or you don't have time to trade, or like me, I just haven't really studied or played around with it so much, you can join a team and give the trading authority to the captain. The captain will get commissions and the rest of the bonus will be distributed according to your portion of your position. NFTs, of course, this game will give you NFTs and they will have use cases and utility in the game. Here's the one I think looks so great. Can't wait to try it. The binary options, trading with principal. Think no-loss trading is not exciting enough? Then why don't you go to the Khaki space station and really risk your funds, okay? And participate in the binary options. Can't wait. No loss to market makers. European options. European options is very complex. They're going to try and gamify it and make it simpler. So super flexible, customized options for buyers, continuous strike price, WMM-DDH mechanism effectively hedge the price and volatility risks. Option pricing is dynamic, which can be adjusted to option arbitrage mechanisms, option buying, option repurchase, and option exercise to achieve greater liquidity. So this, I really don't know what they're talking about much. And so again, It's something that once it's out and I play around with it, I'm very much, you know, if you take learning styles of people and how they effectively get better at things, I'm very much a learn through doing sort of person. If I do sit down and try to get through something in like reading without doing, basically watching without doing, generally I don't really excel at it. But if I just get in there and do it, then generally I pick it up very quickly. So that's how I'm going to do it. Here we have the competition. We have Hedgehog, Opin, and Siren would be other options trading platforms that you can find. Have a look at them if you wish. For us, this no loss to layer 1 asset chips mode, Khaki places assets on layer 1 or Ethereum, and the assets on layer 2 we use to trade as map funds. This relationship is similar to between cash and chips, so we use chips mode to protect the layer 1 assets from the hackers. Just like this, we have DAI, layer 1 turned into KDAI on layer 2. They are going to be audited by Slowmist very soon. They will not release the game, the first game, the no profit game, until the audit is out, which is great to see. And the game will be fully tested and running before they even release the token, their reward token, and start running, which is also great to see, because we do go through a lot of platforms that we talk about where they've already released the token but the game isn't even out. They're doing it the right way here. They are releasing the game first with the token. The game is being tested and is being audited before everything. The right order, yeah. Makes sense, hey? So if there was, worst case scenario, there's a hack of Khaki, the only thing they would get is KDAI, which is worth nothing because the funds are actually locked in layer 1, which is great. Then they have to go and try and hack Aave if they want your funds, which is going to be kind of tough. Knock on wood. And in their roadmap, we will get to the European options testnet will be online in Q4, so that is just about a month away. The social trading will open there. On-chain options contest will open also in Q4. We're in Q3 right now, where they are just doing the development of the European options. The testing is in place. The launch should be in a couple of weeks for the no loss game. And at the end of 2022, and in 2022 for next year, they're going to have new options varieties, links to other DeFi products, highly customizable options for you, and synthetic assets will be introduced into this as well. Very exciting, very cool. Let's pop back to what's going on here, right? My win rate's up to 55% now, things are looking good. Let's take a big gamble. Let's take 40 of my tokens. Let's have a quick look what's going on here. Ooh, yeah, we're going up. Bitcoin is going to break all-time high in the next 2 minutes. I'm sorry about it. I'm going to call. Come on. So that is Khaki. Just before I go, I'm going to link a couple articles for you in the description that you can check out. This one is great. I found it. It's a detailed guide of Khaki no loss trading game. Goes through everything you need to know. How to get onto Arbitrum testnet. How to get yourself your test tokens. Then what to do inside Khaki and how to use the game. If you want to be a player, if you want to be a captain. It's really clear, very well written. So if you want to try out this first. If you have any problems at all, just get in touch with me. Or get into the Khaki Discord, where everyone is very happy to help you too, because it's a friendly, cartoonized world where everyone's helping each other, yeah? This is the idea of crypto, which I love. Community, yeah? I've actually had a video call with the development team of Khaki, and they're extremely friendly people. I was really happy to chat to them. They are young, they are ambitious, and they are ready to take on this space. Okay, thanks very much for watching today's video on Khaki. As you can see here, my win rate has gone up to 58% now. Life is good, getting better at this. Actually, it just shows that Bitcoin's going to go up every call. Any questions about Khaki, get into my Telegram, hit me up on Twitter, yeah, get in the comments of this YouTube video, and, you know, tell me what you think about it. What do you think? Is it going to be successful? Is it something you're interested in finding more about? Am I on the right track here? If you get stuck at all, get in my Telegram, ask me a little bit about it. I'm very happy to help. I have a lot of test DAI, I have a lot of test ETH. If you need any of that, then I'll just pass it through to you. I'm team number 81. Get into my team and let's test this together and wait for the launch imminently of Khaki. Okay, see you later. Don't get wrecked.